Hello, good morning, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome to day number 12 of our 30-day yoga challenge. I am feeling good. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's nice gentle practice. Today we are going to just bring it up a little bit more. And we're going to do some different poses that we haven't done so far in this challenge. So for the postures today, you may want to get a wall, maybe the end of a couch or a chair to help you to balance. So go ahead and grab all of your items that you need and let's get started with day number 12. About you, but I'm feeling a lot fuller. The more and more we go into this challenge, I'm getting more comfortable with myself, even being able to be a part of your journey. I hope that you're getting more comfortable with me. So as we begin to have a seat, get into our practice today, I want to give you the mantra. Today's mantra is, I am finding my own happiness. And we're finding our happiness here in this 30-day challenge. I hope that you're feeling happy about it. I definitely am feeling happy. This is one of my first ever challenges that I've done like this. So I'm feeling very happy. And I'm very happy to share that with you. So as we begin to just ground ourselves here, you're welcome to take your hands to heart center or take your hands palms facing up. We connect with our body, feeling our sit bones, connecting with the mat and the earth, letting our shoulders come down away from our ears, maybe taking that gaze down onto the mat or gently closing your eyes. Come into the breath and the mantra. We're all in our journey of seeking happiness. But sometimes we don't realize, or maybe we don't think about, seeking inward to find our happiness. There's so many times that we seek outward for sources of happiness, and we don't seek within. We have ways of making ourselves happy every single day. And who knows us best than ourselves? I want you to say the mantra to yourself, rather aloud or in silence. I am finding my own happiness. Breathe in and exhale out. Inhale in. I am finding my own happiness. Exhale. Inhale, breathe in. I am finding my own happiness. Exhale, release. I want you to continue this breath, maybe closing your mouth, engaging our Ujjayi breathing. We're going to bring that right ear down onto the right shoulder. Maybe taking your right hand on top of the head. And bringing it back up. And over to the opposite side. Again, maybe taking that left hand over. And taking it back up. Take the chin down towards the chest. Rolling the chin over to the right. And then down and over to the left. We're going to bring our feet out nice and wide. Sitting up nice and tall. Flex those toes back toward your body. We're going to walk our hands out in front. Now feel free, invite a block here. We use our props. Invite a block. Place it in that high position first. Take your forehead down. As you get comfortable, you can begin to lower that block wherever you need to. Feel the stretch on your inner thighs. Taking a moment, being mindful that your ankles don't roll forward. Walking your hands over to your right side. And then over to your left. Coming back to center. Maybe noticing if you can get a little bit deeper into that fold in the middle. And when you're ready, gently walk those hands up towards a nice comfortable seat. We're going to bring ourselves up onto our hands and knees. Feel free to keep your block handy. Take it off to the side, whatever you need. We're going to roll around, moving our hips. This is one of my favorite ways to just wake up the body. I even do this sometimes when I'm in bed, right when I wake up. And pause and go the opposite way. And gently push back towards your heels. Take your forehead down. We're going to bring that gaze towards our hands. Lean forward. We're going to come to that first downward facing dog. Bend in your knees. Paddle out your feet. Moving your body. Moving your hips. Bring your gaze down towards your toes as you bring your heels to stillness. Shift the weight into the heels. Push away with your fingers. Walk the gaze up the leg, tucking that chin into your chest. Take 2 more breaths. On that inhale, bring the gaze towards your hands. Walk your feet to a forward fold. This is our first forward fold, and invite a small bend into the knee if you need it, taking your belly onto your thigh. And as you get more comfortable, begin to straighten the leg, tucking that nose towards your knee. On your inhale, bring those hands up towards the sky, taking your hands to touch. Slight back bend, press into the hips, bring the hips forward. On that exhale, forward fold. We're going to do some sun salutations, warming up the body. Flat back. Plant your hands down on the mat, step back, and we'll flow through to whatever comfortable flow you'd like to take. Meeting in downward facing dog together. Take 5 breaths, walking your gaze up the thigh. Bringing the gaze towards your hands, come back to your forward fold. On your inhale, come all the way up. Bringing the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back. Plant your hands down, step back and flow through. Meeting in downward facing dog. Tucking your chin into your chest. Walk the gaze up your legs. Press away with your fingers. This time we're going to walk our hands to the back of our mat. Come into a forward fold on the back of our mat. And on that exhale, walk your hands back out. Walk to your plank. And then push back to your downward facing dog. Going to take our right leg, bring it up towards the sky. Bring it through to frame the hands. Open up to our warrior two. Immediately windmill the hands open to your warrior two. Put a bend into that front knee. Reverse your warrior. And side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step back and flow through. Take 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Press away with your fingers. Walk the gaze up your legs. Bringing that left leg up towards the sky. Bring it through to frame the hand. Windmill open to your warrior two. Put that bend into your front knee. Reverse your warrior. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill your hands down, step back and flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Bringing the gaze towards the hands, walk your feet towards the top of your mat. Come to a nice gentle forward fold. On your inhale, come all the way up, bringing those arms up overhead, extended mountain. Exhale, take your hands back down. We're at the top of our mat. I want you to focus on a drishti point, some drishti point that's right in front of you. Going to settle your feet down, taking your feet about hip distance apart. Allow the shoulders to relax. We're going to turn our right foot out, taking your heel up and taking that heel right over your left ankle. You can take your heel up to where it's right below your knee, or take your heel up to where it's right above your knee. Wherever you are, set your drishti point. You can hold on to the foot, you can hold on to a wall, whatever you need. If it's available and you like to bring your hands to heart center, you can. Coming into our tree pose, opening up through our hips. Pressing into all 4 corners of our standing foot. If you're comfortable here and you like to grow your branches, feel free to extend those arms out. It's okay if our trees move in the branches, it's all right. And bring the hands down to heart center. Lower the foot down. Shake it out, shake your hands. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, coming back to that mountain pose. We're going to turn the left toes out, take the heel up, take it on top of our right ankle. You feel free to stay right here wherever you are. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, taking that foot up to where it's underneath of your knee, or taking the foot above the knee, wherever you are. Again, you're welcome to hold on to it here, or take your hands to heart center, hold on to a wall if you need it. Coming back to that Dristi point, and when you're ready, just give yourself a moment. Settle in this pose. If you'd like to grow your branches, you're welcome to extend your fingers out to the sides. Trees sway, it's all right. Again, that Dristi point is set on something that isn't moving. Focusing our energy, keeping us balanced. And when you're ready, taking those hands back to heart center, lower our foot down, shake it out. Give yourself a shake here, taking those feet out nice and wide as your mat. We're at the top of our mat. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, wide forward fold. I'm gonna rock the hips from left to right. Give them a nice rock here. Coming back to stillness. Maybe seeing if we can hold on to our ankles as we bring ourselves a little bit deeper into the wide forward fold. Possibly inviting a bend into the knees to assist you with this posture. Taking our hands down right underneath of our head. We're going to take that right hand to the center, lift the left arm up overhead. Invite a small twist. On that exhale, lower that left hand down, swap it out. Take the right arm up overhead. On your exhale, bring both hands back down. Again, I want you to bend into each knee. Feel free to go as deep as you like on each side, maybe turning your feet out so you can bend a little bit deeper on each side. Straightening opposite leg as you bend. And coming back to stillness. Coming back to that wide forward fold. You're going to heel toe your feet back to your mountain pose. We're back at the top of our mat. Come back to your forward fold. On that exhale, put a bend into your knees as you squat our body all the way down. Coming down onto our bottom. Bringing your feet to the top of your mat. Lifting up throughout the chest. On that exhale, I want you to round out the spine. Lower yourself all the way down, tucking your tailbone underneath. Hugging your knees into your chest, giving it a rock from left to right. Releasing those hands, come to a supine twist on your right side. Looking away from your knees. Looking away from your knees. inhale, take your knees back up to center. Keep them together as much as possible as you take them over to the opposite side. Again, turning your gaze away from your knees, letting your hips get nice and soft. And when you're ready, bring those knees back into your chest. Give them a hug from left to right. And when you're ready, lower your legs down onto the mat. Give yourself a moment as you readjust your shoulders, allowing them to come down and connect with the mat as much as possible. We're going to take our palms down by our side, preparing ourselves for our final pose, our Shavasana. Connecting back with the breath. We're going to take an inhale in together. Deep inhale, rise the chest. And on that exhale, release. Let your shoulders relax into the mat. Today's mantra, we're finding our own happiness. Find those moments where you can have little bits of joy that you create. No one knows us better than ourselves. You know what makes you happy. So when you're seeking to find happiness, seek within. We can always get outside sources, but one thing you can rely on is yourself. As we say today's mantra, rather aloud or to ourselves, I am finding my own happiness. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, I am finding my own happiness. One more time. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, I am finding my own happiness. Continue to say the mantra rather aloud or to yourself. Maybe even journaling about it today. Or find a way to make yourself happy today. As we take 2 more breaths in silence, sealing our mantra, allowing our body to have this quiet and still time. Gently bringing awareness back into your body and back into your space. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, letting your breath deepen, hugging your knees one at a time into your chest, and rolling over to one side. Drop your knees as you take up space, cradle your head. Give yourself all the time you need. We're seeking happiness, and maybe sitting right here is happiness. And when you're absolutely ready, you can use that top hand to push yourself up. Taking those hands to heart center with your thumbs into your chest. I want you to thank yourself. You completed day number 12. That isn't a small feat at all. And I hope it's within this practice that maybe you are finding a little bit of happiness. I thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I wish you a great, great day and evening. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. we've completed another day from our challenge. I am so excited that you're sticking in there and you're completing this journey. This journey is going to be awesome. These next few days are going to be the ones that make you, because we're now starting the process. And when we're under those 15 days, you really get to make a journey, make a challenge for yourself. So this is where the habit starts to come in. If you don't already have an accountability buddy, make sure that you get someone that you can keep honest on this practice, right? It's not only just for you, it's for them as well. And when you have a buddy, you tend to stick with it. Also, if you don't have a buddy, please reach out to me, tag me on social media. Let me know how you're enjoying the practice. I really enjoy this journey and this challenge just as much as you do, and I get a lot out of it. So I really like to hear how you're doing in the journey. Let me know if it's anything that I can help with. I thank you so much for being a part of this 30-day challenge, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.